Hello everyone, my name is Marcel Poirier. I'm a U.S. immigration attorney located here in Miami Beach with satellite offices in Montreal and one in Paris. The subject of this short video today is to explain what are the requirements for a U.S. company to be a sponsor of a foreign worker. What does a company need to have to be eligible to be a sponsor and offer a permanent employment to a foreign worker? The first requirement is that the company needs to be operational for at least 1 year and has 1 year of tax returns. So it cannot be a startup company. The second requirement is we have to make sure that the company has employees. You cannot have a sponsor that has no employees, just an owner. That would not work because the sponsored employee, foreign worker, would have too much control over the company, so that would not be eligible. So we need to make sure first that you have 1 year of tax return, that the company has employee, and that the company's net income or net current assets is able to cover the salary offered. The salary is not determined by the employer or by the employee. It is determined by the Department of Labor. So the way it works is that the position is determined with the duties, and it is sent to the Department of Labor for a prevailing wage determination. This determination is a salary amount that will have to be paid once the worker obtains the green card. This minimum salary has to be determined that the company can pay it, and what they look at is the tax returns for the most recent years. They look at the net income or the net current asset, which would be the assets minus the liabilities. Those are the main requirements. The other aspect of the labor certification, that's the first element of a green card petition based on a sponsorship, which is done by the Department of Labor, is to determine what does a U.S. worker has that can bring in terms of knowledge and expertise that the company will need and cannot find in the local market. So the determination of the position and the minimum requirements for the position are very, very important. We also look at where the company is located. What zip code is the company located? Because there will be a recruitment done, advertisement placed in the area and the state where the offer of employment is done. So the company will have to place advertisement in the local newspaper, as well as a job order with the state where it's located. And if the position is professional, there will be 3 additional recruitment efforts that will be done. So to summarize, a U.S. company can always sponsor a foreign worker if there's a need that they have and that a U.S. worker cannot provide the minimum requirements that the company need, and they will look for a foreign worker. 1 year of tax returns and the proof that the company has employees are the main elements. You don't want to have a situation where the foreign worker controls the hiring or the firing of the U.S. workers in the company. So the foreign worker cannot have any control over the recruitment process, the regular recruitment process of the company. That's something that we have to look at. The other element that you have to be careful is the family relationship. If there's a family relationship, this will create an audit to make sure that the foreign worker, again, does not have any control over the company hiring and firing of U.S. workers. So these are the criteria that we are looking to determine if a company can sponsor a U.S. worker. I understand that it's a little bit complicated when you hear about this, but we have detailed information to provide to U.S. employers that wish to sponsor a foreign worker. If you have questions specific to being a sponsor of a foreign worker, the best way is to email me your questions to the office and ask me specific questions regarding your company. If you see based on this video that you could be eligible to sponsor a foreign worker, then we're going to need to look at the company and what does the foreign worker has in terms of experience, specific skills or knowledge that a U.S. worker in the local market does not have. So for any questions regarding sponsoring, please contact us at the office by email, by phone, and it will be easy for us to respond to you and to provide a short consultation with me by phone or in person. It will be a pleasure to speak to you very soon.